Hijab Sunset World.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima.
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the host for this evening. I'm Rina from Japan, and here is a guest.
I'm Jana from Russia.
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is live on FM Visa. This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo, yes, but we would like people around the world to know not only those images, but more things about Japan. They share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. No one knows what language will be spoken or what kind of topics they will bring up. Don't miss it.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima.
Hello, my name is Rina, and we're trying a new style for the program. And actually, I'm hosting the show online, and the guest, Jana, is in the studio. So, Jana, thank you for coming all the way to the studio today.
No worries, it's always a pleasure for me. And I'm happy to see Rina's face on Skype.
I know, I can see you too.
Yay!
So, did you finish work today already?
Yes.
I mean, maybe you're working right now?
Kinda. Still, but my working day is not too long, happily, so.
Okay,
yeah.
That sounds good. So, Jana, I know you from long time ago.
Sure.
But today, I think listeners wants to know what you're doing in Tokushima. So, I would like to ask you some questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. So, you moved to the southern part of Tokushima last year.
That's true.
So, can you tell us what do you do there and what is your job?
We came to the interesting part. So
Yes.
I used to be an English teacher in one of the Tokushima nursery schools. And half a year ago, I moved to Minami town.
Okay. Was it last year?
It was last year. It was
Okay.
November. Yeah, I started from November. Yeah.
Okay.
So this job, I find it super cool. So the whole point of this job, I work for the regional promotion office for tourists, for the promotion of the area towards the foreign tourists. So I personally love the area. So it's a perfect match for me. And which is southern part of Tokushima, includes Anan, then goes Minami-cho, Minami town, then goes Naka town, and Kaiyo town.
Okay.
Yeah, so 4 of them. And I love the area, but before I started this job, I didn't know about the existence of so many places in there. And I keep coming there. I just take pictures, write some English explanation and important information as the location, how to get there, buses if they are. And I'm trying to introduce various places and various activities in the area. And even before I started this job, I knew it was an amazing place, but I keep working there. And I see more and more, and it seems to be infinite, which is amazing. So
Yes.
I get to see a lot, and I really want more people to know about this stuff, because some places sometimes they are not even marked on Google Maps. So I'm the one who put them on Google Maps. Yeah. Which is also pretty cool.
Yeah, that's your job, and that sounds so cool, actually.
Thank you. It is. Yeah, I still have a lot to learn, but I really, really want more people all over the world to get to know about Tokushima and its treasure places.
And how do you let people around the world know about the southern part of Tokushima? Instagram, Facebook?
Yeah, I didn't tell where we post that, right? So currently we have an account on Facebook, a page on Facebook and on Instagram, and it is called Deep South Tokushima. Deep to south to Tokushima. Yeah.
So, sounds like a radio show.
I'm trying my best.
Thank you.
So
you're doing a great job, actually.
We're trying to post this information everywhere we can, and currently Facebook and Instagram are the most popular social networks, because people nowadays, they don't really visit websites to find the information, especially if it's a place introduction. It should be very famous website or really popular blog. So I find it really difficult to really find people, or it would be much more difficult to introduce the website to people. Rather than posting in different Japan-related groups the information about this very place, like we're in Shikoku, come to Shikoku. And there are more and more people, even Japanese people, who comment on our pages saying that I didn't know there were such places in Tokushima, I want to come. So every time I see a comment like that, I feel, I'm in my place, I'm doing what I'm supposed to. So I feel really happy about that, and I hope it's just the start. So recently we have only about 1,000 and a bit more followers in Instagram.
Oh, that's so cool. And that's actually a lot.
It was really difficult to start from zero. And I remember every time I saw the follower, I was like, yay! So happy. And it is still like that. I'm really happy and appreciate those people who read us, who put their likes and comments and stuff. And we still have a lot of information getting ready for being published, and there is so much more, so many plans and everything. So I really want people living in Tokushima as well, because I was a person like that, and I didn't know about like 70% of those places. So I really want them to get to know about them as well.
So do you write the information in English?
Yeah.
Or Japanese?
Only English.
Only in English, okay.
Yes, but I really try to, for example, if it's a temple or some other place, I try to find a lot of sources in Japanese and to translate them to English, so that a lot of info is actually, you can find it only in our account, Deep South Tokushima.
Yes. I'm sure the listeners of this show will search for it and follow and like it.
I hope so. Like it. Like every letter of it. So imagine, if I may, can I introduce a really nice place in Tokushima?
Yes, of course.
One of my favorite, I love Kyocho and everything connected with that. Yeah. And there are so many marine spots which people can try in there, including like SUP, kayaking, surfing. Even the people who have never tried that, the beginners, they can take lessons there. It is already starting. It depends on the waves. But usually it's summer and autumn. Until November, people can surf there. And
that's cool.
It's really beautiful in there. and opportunities for SUP and kayaking, stand-up paddling and kayaking are just immersed in the area. And
did you do those activities as well?
Yes, that's why I wanted to go live there so badly.
That sounds like you, Jenna. I know you've been surfing when you were in Tokushima City.
Yeah, I tried. So I was taking lessons at the Komatsu beach. But first time I went to Kayo and tried surfing there, I just fell in love with the area. It's amazingly beautiful in there. So I recommend everyone, especially in hot Japanese summer.
In summer,
really nice
which is coming soon, I think.
Yeah, hopefully our account will be filled with surfing pictures.
Yes, everyone please check those pages on Facebook and Instagram. So now we would like to play one song. After that, we will talk about your job in the south of Tokushima.
Yes.
Sushi,
Sumo,
we are back.
Yeah, oh my god, I like this song so much. It's like the whole summer last year when I was taking train to down south almost every weekend, anytime I could. And I was listening this song on the way a lot.
Can you tell the listeners the title and the artist of the song?
It's right. It's called R-H-Y-E, the singer, and they have really a lot of nice songs. They're all pretty catchy. So if you like this one, you can check out the rest.
Yeah, actually, the memory with the song, when you listen to the song, you can remind of that moment and that feeling. So, yeah, that's so nice. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, I hope it was useful. Yeah, I can still picture. Oh, I'm totally in that mood. Back again.
Yes, but I still want to ask you something about southern part of Tokushima.
Yeah, go for it. What do you want to know?
Okay, so we just I asked you about your job over there, but I would like to ask you more about the area. You told us about how beautiful it is and what you can do there, but how do you feel? What are the differences between Tokushima City and also there?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Because I want to know.
So, there not like there are no shops, but there are much less shops. I mean, just there are three supermarkets in the area I live. And I didn't see any clothes shops except one, but it was like typical Oba-chan's clothes.
Okay, that's
there.
Actually, nice.
Yeah,
I like those places.
But people there are super kind and they're super open. Like they're smiley. If
nice.
You walk and you see the person you don't know, but you just have an eye contact, you would say konnichiwa, or you would say like something, and you would definitely nod your head. So this exchange of smiles. Nowadays everyone is wearing masks, but you can tell if person is smiling because their eyes you can see and you can feel, and it brings my mood up really. But it is more difficult transport-wise. When I was living in Tokushima City and I was going down south quite often, I was just taking the train, which took a bit of time, but you finally get there. But being like in the area, it's in some places it's possible to rent a bicycle. or it was possible before Corona in some places. Hopefully it would resume when times will come to more safer ones and stuff. But to a lot of places, it's really difficult to get if you don't have a car. So
not even by bike?
Not even by bike. So because it's either mountain area or it's just too far.
Yeah, I see. Mm-hmm.
There are buses, and actually in our account Deep South Tokushima, we post the names of the bus stops so that it would be easier to find information, because in Tokushima Prefecture, Prefecture, all the applications and stuff, the bus schedules are only in Japanese.
Okay.
So for people who don't speak Japanese or don't speak much, it's really difficult to find out like anything.
Yeah, I remember when I helped some volunteers from different countries when I was in Tokushima City, they wanted to go down south. But the time schedule and the station and everything was only in Japanese, and they didn't know how to search for the schedule and everything. So I actually helped them and wrote it down for them, like, the time schedule, which is possible that they can take. But yeah, I could tell that it was not so easy for them to find out only by themselves. So I think they need it.
That's true. That's
people
why
need it.
I find this information really helpful, because when I lived just in Tokushima City, it was either one of my Japanese friends who would have a car and who would introduce me to the place, or there was maybe less than 10% possibility that I would find out about the place in the first place and then find out about the bus, that it's actually possible. It takes time, but it is possible to get by yourself. But what we did last year with some of the volunteers, when I was still living in Tokushima City, we sometimes just chipped in, and the person who had a car and who had driver's license would rent a car, and we would just chip in. So it was much cheaper. I think even cheaper than going by train, and we could go anywhere. So
if you can share with other people, I think it's nice.
Yeah, so it's also an option, really nice one. In the area, the really nice place I would like to tell about is Tairyuji Great Dragon Temple. It's part of the pilgrimage, and there is a very long ropeway which leads from Nakatown. It's relatively close to Minami town. It's deeper in the mountain, so you can ride the ropeway, which is, by the way, the longest in Western Japan. Woohoo! It doesn't really tell me anything, but when I got on this cable car and I went just floating over those amazing trees, mountains, and such beautiful
sounds amazing.
So, and we got to this very, very beautiful temple where we could hike around as well, and there were so many places where we could get, but they would schedule us coming back by certain time. So I went there 3 times, and I want to go more and
3
more.
times?
Yes.
Really?
I'm greedy.
You love that place.
It is really beautiful. The scenery is just amazing, and in every season it keeps changing. So it has all the sides to Nakatown, to the dam and stuff. It goes all over the mountains. So one of the places I didn't know about, and when I found out that there was such an, I don't know, it's Grandes, I think. It's one of the must-see places in Tokushima. So, or in Shikoku. So,
in Shikoku, even
really
in Shikoku.
Yes,
like you said, not only non-Japanese tourists should go there, but Japanese people and people in Tokushima should visit that places, right?
And I hope they won't complain about those crowds after listening to our show. They will just be crowds attacking the territory.
Yeah, I really hope so, actually. This is a good advertisement.
I hope so. But yeah, I just want people to know about, and there's so many more places, various small and big temples and shrines, and they have so many things to provide. And also on the scenery, I think Tokushima is one of my top list prefectures where you can see a lot of stuff, especially if you like hiking. So you can go hike the waterfall, just discover some path which leads to a temple, and you're like, why is there a temple? It's crazy, but yeah. Things like that.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your experience and your job with us.
Thank you for asking.
Actually, there are so many things I still want to ask you, but unfortunately, it seems we have almost reached the end of the program. So please come back again to the show, Jana, and share information about southern part of Tokushima again.
Sure, Deep South Tokushima.
Please check it out. And we're waiting for messages from you with feedback or request.
Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded live here on Bizan FM in Tokushima. So, Jana, do you have any new favorite Japanese word or Tokushima dialect?
Not Tokushima dialect, but recently I just love the phrase 喉から手が出るほど.
手が出るほど.
It means I want it so badly. The hands are coming out of my mouth, of my throat.
Sounds crazy, but I think it's a good one. And it's so unique, right? Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Jana. And this program is hosted by volunteer members working with non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizandaigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request@bfm.jp, request@bfm.jp, including the title of the show, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, in your messages. You can listen to this channel, FM Bizan, on the internet with your PC and smartphones. If you're accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp and you will find a banner written SIMUL Radio on the right side of the page. If you're accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio, then select BFM 791 with the area Chugoku Shikoku. If you're listening to this radio in an area where it has a weak radio wave, don't worry. You can listen to the programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows what language will be spoken or what kind of topics they will bring up next Thursday. Don't miss it. See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.